What's going on, guys? It's me, Joe, and today we're going to be doing a little something different, guys. Today we're going to be doing some questions and a little bit about my setup, what I got here, a lot of stuff about my YouTube channel, just an update video, guys. Because I really feel like I needed to update you guys on what's been going on. Just let you guys know what's going on with my life and what I've done to
upgrade my setup.
I'll show you guys. And that's what this video is all going to be about. So if you guys are into that, stick around. So the first part of this video, I really wanted to focus in on my setup and what I've changed in my setup, which you guys can already notice that I've got a really nice fancy new mic with me right here. This is the Fifine K688, and it's one of the best budget microphones out there, and it gives great audio quality. I'm using it in OBS right now, and it's really good. I'm really liking it. I also got the spare pop filter for it, which makes my plosives less obvious. I've also got a bunch of other stuff. How about I take you with me? Let's go on a tour, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to want to see this. So, as you can tell, this is my setup right here. Here's my PC. It's a nice, good blackout unit. It's got a sliding door, guys. It has a sliding door. Check this out. It's a sliding door, and check this out, guys. And yeah, you guys get to see my whole setup here firsthand. So here, let me just start with the details on the PC first, because I'm pretty sure maybe some of you want to know what kind of stuff I run in my PC and stuff. I've got 16 gigabytes of installed RAM. This here is my graphics card. I've got a GeForce RTX 2060. It's no longer being made, so it's a collector's item now, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm probably going to get rid of it and get a better graphics card, but for right now, it's working great for me. And then we also have, I forgot I have a Ryzen CPU, so I've got a Ryzen in there. And then I have one outtake fan here. I got two fans as intake right here on the side here. And then we got a nice good like LED on the inside there. Yeah, this is pretty sick. My power supply is down here. That's what gives me all the power to the PC. Gives it the power to do whatever it wants. I've also got some ports on the top here. And cable management is really bad. I'm trying to like hold my camera and move it around, but I really love this sliding door. It's like I could just open it up and close it and just take a look on the inside right there. That's crazy. All right, in the back here, we've got our ports back here. That's my whole port setup. Here's my light, by the way. I don't show this a lot, but it's here. And then you have my awesome 1440p monitor, which was like $300 on Amazon. It's a Ultra Gear LG gaming monitor. Yeah, this monitor's really got me through some hard stuff here. You could see my OBS recording, by the way. I'm able to get a nice, good, solid 165 FPS in Fortnite with the 2060 with this monitor, so I'm really pleased. Down here, this is what makes all my audio sound amazing. This right here is the Focusrite. That's really awkward. I forgot what it was called. This right here is what makes all my audio amazing. This is the guy that does all the work in the background. I just got this guy, by the way, for my new microphone, which is the Fifine K688, which is a phenomenal microphone. This is the Focusrite Scarlett Solo, and it plugs straight in my PC from USB. I can change my volume knob here. I can change the gain of my microphone here. That's why it's going all crazy right now, is because when I'm talking into it, it's doing that. Then you have the monitor button, so you can hear yourself. You've also got an air function down here if you want to sing and do vocals and stuff. And then there's also a 48-volt power built into this thing, so you could use your condenser microphones and such. Oh, and by the way, my monitor is G-Sync compatible, so I can play all my games at a smooth frame rate without getting screen tearing, which I love. All that being said, guys, my setup is awesome, and I'm very pleased with how I've been able to spend my money wisely on all this stuff. What do you guys think of the new microphone? Does it sound amazing? Like, I used a condenser microphone before. Here, let me show you my old microphone. This is my old condenser microphone. Yeah, I've been using this thing forever, but it doesn't do as well at like getting rid of background noise and stuff like that. So I got this new guy, and this guy is a dynamic microphone. So he's gonna do a lot better at focusing the audio on my mouth and stuff. Well, that's all about my setup, but I've got something else I want to do. How about a get to know me? I'm about to do a get to know me. I found an article or questions on the internet. I just pulled them up right now. I'll show you guys. It's got a bunch of questions for someone that you've never met before. And I'm just gonna go through, pick ones that I like, and I'll give you guys the answers. And this will be a nice, fun time for all of us. For you guys to get to know me more, and also for you guys to leave any questions you have down in the chat. Just leave it down in the comment section, guys. I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. And I don't know if I want to do this as a live stream sometime, but for right now, this is what we got. So let's go ahead and hop in and see what questions we got. Let's start with the very first one. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pick one. What am I doing? I can't just hop into these questions without me actually, like, at least explaining who I am. Guys, my real name is Josiah. If you guys didn't know that, maybe most of you guys didn't know that my name was Josiah, and I'm just telling you now. I've been doing YouTube for 2 years, roughly 2 years now. I am 19 years old. Which is crazy to think that I'm 19. Like, believe it or not, it feels like yesterday I was like 15. Yeah, but I'm 19. I still live in my parents' house. Love them to death. I can't leave them. Yeah, and you guys know my brother already a lot from my YouTube videos, Hotshot. You already know him from my videos, some of my videos. Yeah, I also have a sister. I have a brother and a sister. I guess maybe some other questions about YouTube. Do I edit my own videos? Yes, I do. I don't have anyone else do them for me because I have the skills and talents to do it myself. So why would I need to have anyone else to do it when I can just do it? You know what I'm saying? What are my hobbies? That's a good question. Of course, my hobbies are YouTube. Also, my other hobbies, I love playing piano. I'm not very good at it. I'm not like a pro, but I love just creating my own songs, making my own songs. Sometimes I do a little vocals sometimes. Maybe, possibly, sometimes. How do you like to spend your free time? Question 2. I like spending my free time playing video games. Doing piano too. I do a lot of that in my free time too. I hang out with friends a lot during my free time. I play video games with my friends mostly. I love board games. Anything that has to do with, I wonder if I'll throw that up on the screen. I'll edit that on the screen. But I love Salem, Bang, all those hidden role type card game, board games. I love those to death. I love all of those. That's what I really like to do with friends. If friends come over, I'm playing those games with them. Like, they're so fun. It's hard not to like them. If you're the same like me, you like hidden role games, leave it down in the chat. Do you have any pets? Ooh, yes, I do. I have a dog and a cat. I don't know if I've shown any of them in videos. I'm not sure. I have a dog named Lily and I have a cat named Mia. I used to have chickens, but they all died. Yeah, that was very sad. They don't get along at all. The cat hates the dog, and the dog hates the cat. A little bit. The dog likes the cat sometimes, but the cat hates the dog. Absolutely despises the dog. Who is your favorite celebrity role model? I think my role model would be Corey Kenshin, and I'm pretty sure you guys have heard me say that maybe a couple times. But Corey Kenshin's my huge inspiration for being on YouTube. I don't really care for the big out there celebrities. I mean, just YouTubers in general. Any YouTuber that plays horror games like I do, I look up to him a lot. What is my dream job? My dream job is to be a video editor, a YouTube video editor. It might not be YouTube actually. It might be just anything that uses my skills in video editing because I'm very good at it. Yeah, leave it down in the chat. Am I really good at video editing? What do you guys think? I'm huge with video editing, so I want to make that a job career, possibly. Where do I work now? I work at Salsaritas. Of all places, that is a very strange place to go from a YouTube video editing stance to being at a food place. For right now, at the time I'm making this video, I'm working at Salsaritas, but I am looking for that opportunity to become a video editor as a job. Calling or texting? If you know me personally, I love calling. If possible, I do calling. It's just that I do a lot better with calling, because calling's more of a in-person conversation, like you're in person almost. But texting's like, it's just text on a screen. What's your relationship like with your family? Oh, that's a good one. My relationship with my family is great. I feel like a lot of people really struggle with relationships with siblings and family. Maybe when you get around the teenage age, you start to pull away from your family, start to, I guess, do whatever you want, not listen to them. But really, it's just like, I think my relationship with my parents and my family and my siblings, it's awesome. And also, I feel like siblings always fight all the time. I never really have that with my family. We don't really fight very often. We used to fight a lot. Me and my brother used to fight a lot. In the state that we're at, we hardly fight anymore. It's just like, we get along so much better. It's awesome. I have a great relationship with my family. What's the most remote location you've ever been to? Okay, so I've been to a missionary trip. I went out to Uganda. It was me and like 8 other people, maybe. I don't know. Something around there, like 10 people-ish. We all went out to Uganda to spread the gospel to people out there. And it was the most life-changing experience that's ever happened to me. When I went on that trip, I changed so much. We take everything we have here. Oh, and also I live in North Carolina, by the way. North Carolina is where I live. It's got decent temperatures. Anyways, we take everything for granted that we have here. We take everything for granted, like this whole house that I'm in right now. We think, oh, yeah, it's a house. Everyone's got a house. No, maybe they do have a house, but it's not as good as this house. Uganda, you go in there and it's like everyone's living in a hut. And it was so changing for me because I'd never seen any of that before. Besides that, they need the gospel. People up there needed the gospel. They were so happy. They had a whole church up there. So we literally came and all the kids were surrounding us and they were all just so happy to see that we were there. They also had a basketball court and everything out in the lobby. So we had a worship time in their church. Yeah, it was the most awesome time. We had a whole church sermon in there and lives were changed. They really were. Lives were changed by us going there, and it was so amazing. Well, that's the long answer for that. What are you most proud of? I'm most proud of this YouTube channel. I didn't think we'd ever reach 300 subscribers, and we're on the way to that. So if you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now, please, because I need to reach that goal. 300 subscribers. Yeah, then once we get to like 500, then we'll make the jump to like the next thing is just, 1K. Can we get to 1K, For right now, let's just be patient. I'm going to try to upload as much as I can. So let's get to 300, guys. We can do it. Okay, a little update for you guys. This is actually a day later because I had to stop the recording due to me actually hopping on to some classes that I'm doing, which I can talk about. I'm doing some classes at Western Piedmont, and I'm studying SGD. If you don't know, SGD stands for Simulation and Game Development. Let's do a little bit of showing you guys what I do here. Actually, I think I took a screenshot of that. I could just throw that up on the screen. Splatoon Blaster, which is one of my favorite games. I love Splatoon. The assignment that I had to do was surprisingly interesting. I had to create a water gun in Maya. Which is one of the platforms I use. I also use Blender, if any of you guys are familiar with that. I use Blender and Maya to do animation, and right now I'm doing a modeling class. So I'm learning how to create structures and all that. It's really cool. Let's just move on with some other questions we have here. I love roller coasters, by the way. That's a really odd thing. I just came up with that in my mind. I love roller coasters. I've been on so many. I've been to Carowinds, went on all those roller coasters, every single one. Even Nighthawk. Ugh, that one's horrible. Yeah, but I'm a huge roller coaster person. I've also been to Dollywood, went on all the roller coasters in there. By far my favorite's the Mystery Mine. I love the Mystery Mine. What is your current favorite TV show / movie? Okay, by far my favorite TV show, I'll give you both. Favorite TV show, like series, I guess, it has to go to Avatar: The Last Airbender. I love that show. I'll watch it over and over and over again. It never gets boring to me. And if you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it because it's amazing. Yeah, even if you're like not into like that anime kind of style that it's kind of bleeding out and you kind of look at it and be like, oh, this is anime. No, it's not anime. It's something completely different. I can't really explain it. You just gotta watch it. It's awesome. Favorite movie? Ooh, give me a second to think about this one. There's a lot of movies that I like. You gotta pay respect to the original Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars fan. I like Speed Racer. Speed Racer's a good one. There's so many. I can't really like pinpoint an exact movie. I could just say like, oh, this one's really good. Oh, this one's really good. But I can't really focus in on just one movie. It's just really hard for me. There's just so many good ones. It's kind of hard to compare and just set one over the other. I like Star Wars. But Speed Racer's good too. I like Speed Racer. They seem so different though. Well, I guess they're kind of similar, but not entirely. Speed Racer's good, just it's very underrated. Where did you grow up? I grew up in Florida. That's where I made most of my memories. Also, then we moved to Newton, and then I had a friend there, and that was awesome. I had some great memories there. Yeah, but it was in Florida. Grew up in Florida, moved to North Carolina. That's where I am now. So, what's your favorite food? Ooh, yes. Gotta be pizza. It's surprisingly simple, but yeah, it's my favorite food. I also love Subway. Subway's really good too. So different. I know how they're like such different foods, but it's just like I love it. I love Taco Bell too. Oh, can't beat Taco Bell. I mean, it's so good. People are gonna be like, Taco Bell, ugh. I know some people are gonna be like that, but I love Taco Bell, and no one's gonna change my mind on that. I'm gonna stick with it. What's your biggest regret? Ooh, this one gets really personal. I know exactly what that is, but I'm not sure I want to even say it because it's scary. I've made some really bad mistakes that I really regret, having to do with like girlfriends and all that kind of stuff. I wish I was more aware. I wish I listened better. I was more aware. Maybe I listened to my parents more, listened to their instructions, because I really, I love my parents, and they give me advice on everything, and sometimes I ignore it, and it becomes difficult, and then, yeah, I just realized that I haven't been completely listening to their wisdom that they've been giving me, and then I'm being stabbed in the back for it. And now literally I realize I should have listened. That's as simple as I can put it. I didn't listen, and it stabbed me in the back, and I'm losing. This might sound really sad, and it is, but I have overcome it, stepped past it, and I'm good now. I really am. It wouldn't be without this one person, and let me talk about that one person. So when it comes to beliefs and stuff, like what's my purpose, like points where, I ask myself, what am I here on this earth for? What's my purpose here? And that all has to go down because I'm a Christian. I don't know if you haven't heard this before. I maybe might have slipped it in one of my videos, but I'm a Christian, and I'm a firm believer in Jesus Christ, and he has changed my life. I'm a sinner. I'm not perfect, and he died on the cross for my sins so that I can be closer to him, and he calls me his son. And yet he hates sin, and yet I sin all the time because I'm a sinner, and yet he still gives me mercy. When it comes to relationships and all that stuff, I couldn't get through any of that. I'd probably still be in sadness right now. He gives me happiness, even though I am I've just gone through something extremely difficult. He's saved me from sin. He died on the cross for my sin. I'm I live my life to glorify him, and he gives me the strength to resist temptation and all that stuff. So that's when I talked about before, when I talked about, in a relationship, I said that I wasn't listening. My parents were telling me I wasn't listening. I didn't have self-control, which they told me I needed to implement that, and I didn't. I was dead in my sin. Well, he steps into my life, and then I repent, believe. Yeah, I'm going off on a huge rant right now. I could just leave this. I could cut this all out in editing, or I can keep it in. Who knows? All I'm going to say is that I'm a Christian, and Christ has saved me from sin, and yes, he gives me happiness. There you go. That's my biggest regret. That's a really long answer, but that's it. If you would trade places with anyone for a week, who would it be? Maybe I can trade places with Corey Kenshin. That would be awesome. Okay, that's a person. Like, I'd be in his shoes, making YouTube content for who knows, like his whole base. How many subscribers does he have? That would be amazing. But yeah, what do I daydream about? I usually think about the most random things, but what I usually think about is surprisingly what God has for my life. Whenever I'm doing that, I'm laying down in bed, I'm always thinking like, what's God's plan? I always remind myself I need to trust in him even though things are bad. I need to trust in him and know that he's got a plan for me, and even though it feels really bad on earth, like right now, on earth it feels bad. And I also just rest in the fact that God has a plan for me, and he's got my whole future planned out for me, and it's all for his good. So I don't need to worry about what's gonna happen because he's got it all in his hands. So what kind of music are you into? Ooh, I don't know. Pop. I like pop. I like video game music. Anything that's really awesome from video games. Mario Kart soundtrack's pretty nice, but that almost sounds kind of weird for me to be listening to that, but I do. So I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I listen to video game music. Some really good and some kind of really retro-y, like Mega Man. I don't know if any of you guys listen to that or know what that is, but I mean, you guys probably do. Like, who doesn't know what Mega Man is? Kid Leroy songs. I like his songs. Jake. I like Jake's songs too. Just a lot of random stuff. It's just kind of everywhere. If I was going to pick one song that I'm into right now, I love Angels by, it's not by, Angels from Fast X. That's a really good song. Ooh, what's been my highlight of the past week? What I did the past week was, I don't know if you guys know this. People that know me personally will know this. But I am a small group leader at my church, which I go to Hickory Bible Church. It's Hickory Bible Church now. It used to be Hickory Harvest, but it's Hickory Bible Church now. They changed it. I'm a small group leader for youth at my church, and I do it alongside one of my buddies. You guys actually probably remember him from one of my videos. It's Justin. He's not my buddy, but he's like a mentor to me, and he's in the same small group as me, and we both work together to disciple children around the age of 12 to like when you go to college. So that's like 18. Yeah, so it's 12 to 18. But we have a middle school group, so we are all just me and him are discipling a middle school group together, and it's awesome. Yeah, but he's been such a mentor to me, and I've been able to I was able to get up on the stage and hype up all the middle schoolers, just get them all hyped for the upcoming book that we're going through. We're going through Romans right now. Get them all excited, and I was up on the stage just doing commentary just like I am doing right now, and yeah, I was really excited. That was my highlight for the week. I also got the new microphone, which was also a highlight of the week. Like, look at this thing. I probably sound amazing. I don't know. What do you guys think about my new mic? If you give a 10-minute presentation on any subject, what would it be? I'd definitely do something on video games, because I like talking about that kind of stuff. I definitely do it on Five Nights at Freddy's. The whole Five Nights at Freddy's like storyline or game. any one of those, I do a presentation on it, like a how to play this game, how to understand the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's. What is the best compliment you've ever received from someone? Believe it or not, I believe this is actually from a girl. My guy friends don't really compliment me that much. It's more of just joking around with me and making fun of me, but in a nice way, not in a bad way. But they joke around with me because I'm silly and they know I'm silly, so they know I'll take things as it with a grain of salt. Like, I'll take it with a grain of salt. This person that I'm thinking of right now is actually giving me a lot of compliments. This person told me that I was a very unique individual, that I had the sweetest personality of any guy. I've had girls tell me I'm a very unique individual. I'm very energetic, but this specific person basically amplified it to like the max. Who knows? She could actually be watching this video right now. She could very well be watching this video and seeing how I'm saying this, and she'll know that, like, yeah, that's me. I said those things. But yeah, she really complimented me on how I'm super open and honest about what I'm thinking, and just how I'm super excited like all the time. Yeah, I'm excited when I'm on YouTube and I'm making a YouTube video, but that's how I am off camera too. I mean, yeah, I can get serious like this. Like, what you're seeing right now is me being serious, but sometimes I really get out there and I get energetic, and she really complimented me on that. What's the number one thing you wished more people knew about you? I really wish more people knew that I was a YouTuber so I can get more traction on my YouTube channel. I just wish more people knew that I was making really good content, and that they would be very pleased to watch my videos and be very entertained by watching them. Probably not this one, because this one's not much on the entertainment side. It's more of like a get to know me kind of thing. So don't take this one as being like, oh, this is one of his main YouTube videos. This is just a get to know me. So it's a different video. So watch my other videos while you're at it. If you're new, go ahead and click on those videos down below, because those are some I got some sick content on my channel. You just gotta watch it. So yeah, go watch it. And while you're at it, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, leave a like on this video if you can. I hit the whole shebang this video.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
If you guys have any more questions, because I've found basically all the questions that I have right now, feel free to leave them down in the comments section. I'll answer you. This has actually been a really nice time for me just to rethink my goals and everything. This has actually helped me a lot to think about this, because believe it or not, I've actually taken probably about maybe 2 hours doing this. And of course, you're not going to see that in the video because I'm editing it out, of course. But yeah, this video was different. I really hope you guys liked it. Yeah, even though it was different, me not actually playing a video game, you guys seeing me react. I kind of did another video like this in the past, but it's not entirely the same. It was just kind of like get to know what I've been doing with my channel. It was when I got my channel poster, if you guys didn't watch that video. Really old video. Yeah, it's in my channel. You guys can find it. And also, if you're new, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my awesome channel content videos. And little sneak peek, I am live streaming, so if you like live streaming, watching people live stream, I do all that now. So feel free to hop on whenever I'm live streaming, just to check it out. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Goodbye.